the pass. No, he's not. He's just going to go down the outside. Easy run, great run. Here, Durant. Oh, what a pass! What a try! To get it away here now. Short pass. Now they've got numbers. And Batley will slide through. He's that great dummies. Gets it out wide. Sensational. They're going short here now. They're going to play it back on the inside. There's going to be a try. Barrow still have it. Here's Maloney. Here's Maloney. Gets it away to Ritson. Ritson Cooper.
And we're underway through the boot of Jamie Dallimore. And Kieran Walker's at the run a good 15 metres to come and collect that. A little bit shallower than he was expecting. 2 metres out, but less than that away from the popular side touchline. Comes into the hands of Walker. Walker looking for the repeat set. He's kicked the ball forward. He's dived on it as Kieran Walker. Individual brilliance from Kieran Walker. Diving at dummy half. 39 metres out from the Hornets line here. Into the hands now of Jack Newbegin. And Newbegin's through. Gets the ball away to Seth Woodend. At Seth Woodend, it's back-to-back tries for Whitehaven. And the Lawney gets his first professional try. Just the one professional appearance prior to that, and that was for the Barrow Raiders in the 1895 Cup last year. We haven't seen Jack Keller at all in the last few weeks offer really too much up in terms of trying to get a dummy the opposition has scored 2 tries. And then off through again to Whitehaven. Cole Walker-Diller finds Ellison Holgate, and it's 3 back-to-back tries in just 7 minutes for Whitehaven. The confidence is now flowing through the chocolate blue and gold of Whitehaven, and it's Cole Walker-Taylor with his second try in Whitehaven colours. He'll put it down underneath the sticks, which should be a fairly simple conversion for Kieran Walker. This should be shortly a 14-point ball game.
A couple of times
stuck in the mud. That's what they need to do. Ball comes left from the base of the scrum. Kieran Walker then finds Ethan Biggerdike. Whitehaven are in on that left-hand side. They are going to keep Rochdale stuck in the mud. It's Haven's 4th of the afternoon. Ethan Biggerdike with his 2nd of the campaign. As he scooted from dummy half, surely a 6 again. No, referee Alan Belafonte waves it away. Jordan Thompson in there at dummy half, and now it's Connor Holiday on the right hand edge. He's got support there, does he? He elects to keep hold of it, does Connor Holiday. It is now the 5 and last. He's 25 metres out, looking to go down the short side. Is Seth Woodend taken down, and it's a penalty. First one of the half for Whitehaven.
Rochdale are, obviously the full length of the field to go down there and score with about 5 minutes to go.
Jack Kellett runs it hard, and he's met by 3 of them. He's Jack Kellett, but still tries to spin his way. Timekeeper Gareth Hewer has got his hand on the hooter. There is the hooter here at the recreation ground. It was 20-0 at the half-time break, and at full time as well it's 20-0.
I'm happy with all 3, Jordan, but obviously we needed the 2 points just for some confidence for the players, and they've worked hard and what have you over recent weeks. But yeah, the 0 as well. We really focused this week defensively, and we really took that into the game today. We were made to defend, to be fair. I thought Rochdale put us under a lot of pressure. We got 2 really good halfbacks there in Dallimore and Hanson pulling the strings, and quite a bit of quality at 9 as well. And we defended it really well through the course of the afternoon. And then once we got in positions where we've not been quite clinical when we've had the ball, I thought for a period there we made it count when we had that field position, and we got those 20 points what we needed. So that was really pleasing to see the players sort of capitalising on a little bit of stuff that we worked on for the Keighley game. I did think we were better in some areas with ball, and we sort of carried that train, I thought, over into this afternoon when we got field position. So yeah, it was a decent result in the end.
That's a disappointment again. Thought we started the game really well. Put a few things right that we'd gone wrong last week. I thought we were very good defensively for 15-20 minutes or so, and then the first time we gave a penalty away and conceded, we just seemed to capitulate for the rest of that half, and then ended up 4 scores down at half time. Just gave ourselves far too much to do on a really difficult pitch to play rugby league on. It really wasn't. I said to him before the game, it's whoever makes least errors will win this game, and unfortunately we made more errors than they did and gave away too many silly penalties in key areas of the field and letting Whitehaven out with their own third too easily. So yeah, we were our own worst enemies yet again, and I think we contributed to our own downfall.
as the Hurricanes get us underway, playing from right to left in this first half, and it's going to be Jack Ormondroyd with the first carry of the game as Wildy inside 5 away from the line. Wildy waits at dummy half, comes to the left to Drinkwater, quick hands, Dixon for the corner, and Oldham are in. 2 minutes on the clock, and it's Kieran Dixon who gets the try. Not sure how much longer the Hurricanes can last here as Wildy at dummy half goes to the left to Drinkwater, quick hands, Dixon for the corner, and Dixon gets a second. And Oldham extend their lead to 8 points to 0. Wildy to the left to Morgan Smith. Smith across the line to Drinkwater. Here's Ashurst, huge gap. Matty Ashurst. Ashurst for the line will score. And Oldham get try number 3 of the game. 16 minutes on the clock. And Oldham extend their lead to 14 points to 0. As Wildy at dummy half. Here's Farnworth. And Farnworth's in. Owen Farnworth has scored. Referee points to the spot. And it's a 4th Oldham try of the game. It's Wildy at dummy half. Wildy jumps to Drinkwater. Drinkwater with a break. Chance here to Smith. And Oldham are going to get try number 5. And it's Morgan Smith who's in under the posts. Oh, that's all come from the magic of Josh Drinkwater. Roden quickly finds a break. Here's Wilkinson back on the inside. Great cover tackle from Kieran Dixon on Aidan McGowan. Chance here for Midlands then. Tries to go from dummy half. He's over the line. It's Wilkinson, but he's ruled held up. McGowan waits at dummy half. Medforth finds Lewis Else. Else goes short to Wood. Wood back on the inside to Elson. Elson score. And Midlands Hurricanes get their first try of the afternoon. Pressure's built a little bit from the home side. It was Wood who found his way through the Oldham defence, and as all good halfbacks do, Else was there on the inside to score the line. It's been a bright start to this second half for the Hurricanes. It's with Else. Else long pass finds Roberts. Roberts for the corner, and Roberts has got in. Great start to this second half for the Midlands Hurricanes. And it's Lewis Roberts who gets in for the try. And the home side have hit back. They've started the second half really well, built the pressure, long floated pass. 5 short of halfway. Roden collects and goes again. Down that left hand side to Isaac Shaw. Shaw gets it away. Here's a chance for Johnson. Johnson for the corner, and they've gone back to back. Have Midlands Hurricanes. Isaac Shaw, the creator, found the gap, gets it away. Last tackle. It's Geyer at dummy half to Ashurst. Ashurst for a second, and Matty Ashurst gets his second try of the afternoon. All too easy in the end. Oldham have built the pressure, and they've made it tell on the back of that 6 again. And when the try comes, it's really, really simple. Milner at dummy half. To the right, to Riley Dean. Dean to Smith. Smith gets it away to Nesbitt. Nesbitt for the corner, and Nesbitt's in. And Oldham get their second try of the half. Superb finish from Tom Nesbitt at the corner. Newbolt at dummy half. Medforth just drops it onto the boot. It's hit the post, and it's going to be a try. Todd Horner with the try. It's the 4th one of the game for the Midlands Hurricanes. Not quite sure what happened there. It was the little kick through from Medforth. Ball's popped up, and it's ended up in the hands of Todd Horner, and Midlands have scored. It's Midlands 18, Oldham 34. Just can't get away from Aidan McGowan down this left hand side with Chapel. How Oldham have got a bit of a roll on here. Quick play the ball. Midlands are in trouble as Geyer gets it to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Ashurst. Davis inside 1. Davis for the corner, and Ben Davis will score. And Oldham really now surely have wrapped things up. It's all come from the kick return, which got them to halfway. Ball then down that short side. Ashurst with the final pass, and it's Ben Davis who touches down, and Oldham lead by 38 points to 20. And we're not going to have time for this scrum. And there is the full-time whistle here at the Avery Fields. An Oldham record victory here this afternoon.
Yeah, we didn't start the game well enough. We just had a chat about that down there. Contextualise some things that we spoke about at half time, but they had 75% possession in the first 20 sets of the game, and 4 tries behind on the scoreboard, and we've actually completed 4 out of the 5 we had in the first 20 sets of the whole game. So you can't give a side like Oldham with the quality they possess with that much ball and expect to be in the arm wrestle. Really proud that they had a dig in the second half and showed some character and showed some togetherness and all them sorts of buzzwords. But yeah, in all honesty, when you start a game like that, there's no more than one outcome.
Yeah, I thought we started off really well with a lot of intent. It was tricky conditions out there. The wind was really bad, and we knew having it first half we'd have to get a score up. Probably was worth 12 points. Just felt we dropped off a little bit with that intent at the end of the first half. A couple of kick chases we missed and a couple of breaks, and obviously letting them score, and that gave them momentum. But what I was pleased about, I think they went back to back, is how we then got back in the grind and back into that cycle, despite the conditions, and come up with a couple of big tries. Matty Asher scoring to sort of break that momentum. Was really pleased with that.
Yeah, you know, completion-wise, really high, and we knew we had to, you know, just focus on us and dominate, and our meters were really good, and yeah, pleasing overall with the result. A bit upset with the last 10 minutes of the game where we just gifted them, was it 18 points we gifted them, and something like that, and so obviously, you know, you don't want that to happen. So that's a bit of a downside, but can't be too down regarding, you know, not many have beat Goole convincingly yet. You can tell they're a workman-like side, they're a big side, aggressive side. So yeah, I'm really pleased with, you know, our high numbers. I think we was 100% in the first half, and apart from the last 5-10 minutes, we was over 90% second half. So yeah, overall pleasing with the result. Performance-wise, a lot to improve on still.
No, I've got it literally copied to the clipboard.
Yeah, probably so. I think we're our own worst enemy at times. I don't want to be too brutal about it, because I think we saw a lot of good things, mate. I think you'll agree. We scored some really nice tries, had some shape that really challenged them. Yardage and good ball, and we threw a lot of intensity in the defence again, which I think. Look, we want to win here. We want to win at home. We want to make it a fortress like you would anyway. You play majority games here, obviously, and reward fans a little bit, seeing something closer to home. But I think if we take a step back, and obviously supporters for a long time take a step back, it's miles away from where they've been for the last few years. So we've got to stay present in this moment of, again, the trajectory of where we're trying to get to and what we're trying to develop, whilst also having the luxury of being frustrated. If we frame it a little bit different, it is a luxury that we're frustrated that we could have bet a top team today. Again, but yeah, too many brain farts.
Not very, to be fair. I thought it were a bit of a scrappy, dumb performance at times. I don't think it were a great game to watch either, to be fair. But what I was massively impressed with were the resilience to defend goal line. You know, we've talked about that a number of times already this season so far, and I think when you've got that in your team, in your group, it's difficult to replicate. You know, so keep saying it week in, week out, and we need to get better ball in hand, and I think we will do. But what you can't put into a team is that desire, that will, that want, that desperation to defend your own goal line. I think we did that pretty well today.
Hand goes up, whistle blown, and we are underway under the lights at the Cherry Reds Records Stadium. Voro hands it off, driving forward. London Broncos collect the ball and take a big hit. Smith. Broncos looking to push their way through. Havili Chabambe driving his way through, and he's over the line. And London Broncos get the first try of the night. Wrapped up. Davis pushing their way forward again. Meadows looking to dummy pass and break his way through. And Meadows is in for the Broncos' second try of the evening. Broncos still in good territory. Voro. Croft twists onto his right foot. Croft goes through, and Croft's over the line this time. Back inside it goes. This is the last kick up over the top. Wrapped up by Chabambe, and now he can break down the Broncos left-hand side. Beats the defender for pace. He's over the halfway line. He has to cut back inside, and Voro is in instead. Chabambe didn't have the pace, but Voro was there to keep up with him. Up. It's a long pass out to the left-hand side. There's no one there, and it's a free ball. And London go over again. Yes, they do. Chabambe getting on the scoreboard. Driven to the ground. London with a fresh set. Meadows, short hands to Morea looking to find a hole. Webster Mansfield looks to drive over the line, cuts it inside to Morea. And London carve up the Crusaders again. Inside this time, and that's a drop ball. Referee says play on. Meadows to Voro. Voro twists, turns and dives over the line. And the referee gives the try. And London make it 40 points to 0. A dubious call, I thought, a yellow card as well. Bittengame tries to break through his defence. Oh, nice offload to Davis, pushing forward. Nice pass inside again. London breaking through the defence. Morea storms his way through. And London are over again. They are tearing this Crusaders defence apart. 40. Into the middle it goes. Havili shifts it out to Voro. It's a low pass, and now they can drive themselves. Eden breaks his way past the 10, and Crusaders will get a try. Glare. Meadows. Morea breaking his way through again. And London could be in again, and they are. And Glare gets his first try of the evening. Finley Glare in acres of space. Ben Hersey Hall, big hit on him. Pushing forward, Glare looking for his second, darting run, tries to break his way through and gets over the line. And the referee gives it. Finley Glare with his second try of the evening. It's quite a long one. That's not even gone out of play, has it? No, it hasn't. Broncos get it back with Morea. Penalty not put out of play. And now he can push his way up to the 40, drifting across to the left-hand side. Plays in. And London going over the line. Jabambe again breaks his way through, and Jabambe is over the line with his second try of the evening. Just shy of the 10-metre line already are London. Glare. Bittenyang driving towards the line and breaks through. And side, it's actually Croft that's wrapped up. Voro. Dummy pass again. Meadows looking to find a hole. Morea breaks his way through this time after a dummy pass, looking to go into the corner. Tyndall's there, doesn't need him, and he gets his hat-trick. Morea diving over the line. Feet and just about stays in play on this right-hand side. This is the last for London. Glare to Meadows. Meadows pushing forward before up into the 10. Driving forward is Hersey Horde! And Ben Hersey Horde gets his first try of the evening. A rather big unit. And now Ben Hersey Horde looks to break his way through. Offloads again, and London look to get in on try line. Just about crawling his way over the line. Luke Smith brought down 5 metres out. And Smith on his belly. Out. This is the last for London. Shifted to Meadows. Looks to pass it back to Morea. Shifted out to Tyndall on the right hand side, and Tyndall waltzes in and places the ball down. And London get another try. And that takes it into the 90s. Wrapped up is Havili. Meadows pushing forward, breaks through the line. Meadows breaks his way through. Meadows is charging to the line, and Meadows goes over. London are up to 98 points. And with a few steps, Meadows can make it 100. And he converts the 2. London, for the first time in their history, score 100 points. So try and move over to this left-hand side this time. Stop to Glare. Big hit on Stop, but Glare makes his way through past the 20. Tries to get past Roby, puts the afterburners on, and Glare goes over for his hat-trick this time. And lays it back for Sadiq Kadabai, who gets his first try of the evening. And there's a bit of a tussle going on the pitch as well. Try and shift away to the left, little grubber kick through, picked up by Goro but can't wrap it up, and Eden goes over for try number 2 of the evening. And Greg Eden gets his second try of the evening. And those Crusaders fans over in the left-hand corner have something to cheer about on the way home. Tackle complete. Glare drifting out to this right-hand side. Meadows again. Intercepted pass by Greg Eden again. And Eden's going to go all the way and get his hat-trick in this evening. Greg Eden underneath the sticks gets his third try and Crusaders' third try of the evening. Now London is what Jason Dimitri will be saying, and there goes the full-time hooter. And London Broncos, for the first time in their history, reach 100 points. And that is an all-time record score for London.
I'm big on player-driven clubs. I think players drive success, and my job's to create an environment where they turn up knowing that they're capable of achieving success. And I think we're at a point now where we need to let the players drive it a bit more than. It's pretty difficult when you come together in a 6-week period, and you've had probably, I say that to a couple of boys this week, the amount of actual minutes we've played together is pretty small still, but we're starting to see some flow and some rhythm in our game. We're starting to understand the strengths of the side and how we get the best out of each other, and that's a credit to the senior boys in the side and a credit to the spine in particular. Not pre-game, but yeah, it's obviously nice to achieve those things. I think particularly for Jimmy Meadows, top point scorer. Jimmy's born and bred and lives and breathes this club. Has probably been a shining light for one of the recruits that we brought back, and we got late. Bradford let him come to us, and he had one more year there. And I've been really impressed with Jimmy. Everything he does is about trying to improve and about the team, and he oozes what the Broncos are about. And I was really pleased for him to get that record tonight.
Doncaster then going to be receiving the ball from the kickoff, and it's going to be a big one. Salford get us underway. Ball holds up in the air. James Glover underneath it for the Dons. Remaining still within the 10. Tom Holmes takes the ball to the line, and it looks like he's dived over there for the try. Good start. Salford, last tackle comes left to Robinson, out to Glover. Glover, I thought he was going to put it on his toe, but he doesn't. He dives for the line, and it looks like they've scored again, the Dons. 13 minutes gone, and Salford are making their first substitution. The backs once again coming in to help with a great offload by Briscoe, and here comes Corey Aston, puts the afterburners on through the middle, straight through the middle. It was like a knife through butter here at the Eco Power Stadium this afternoon, scoring a magnificent try. 30 out then on tackle 3. Ball comes to the middle once again. Ball out the back. Great hands by Doncaster. It looks like they're going to take them on this left-hand edge. Gebby dives for the corner, and the touch judge runs through, which means I think that's going to be a try. The referee points to the spot. Burns passes to Aston. Aston puts it on his boot. Can he jump for the ball? He does jump well for the ball, does. That's a great try over on that right-hand side for Luke Briscoe. Quick play the ball, finds his feet once again. Ball comes to the middle. Good hands between the half-back combination as well. Tom Holmes puts Glover through a gap on this left side. Gebby on his shoulder, who goes in for another try for the Dons. Doncaster on this left-hand side are set it up once again. Robinson, ball out back to Holmes. Holmes takes on the line. Glover looked like he was going to get it. Gebby looks like he's diving for the corner for his hat-trick, first half hat-trick here at the Eco Power, and he gets the try. That's what the Dons are doing this afternoon. It's me, Jaffa, here at the Eco Power Stadium. Great offload by Tom Holmes. Sends Briscoe down that right side. Little kick on the inside. Is the bounce going to be good? The bounce is good. And that's another 4-pointer. Referee points to the spot. Big guy is he in the middle for Salford. Oh, Tom Holmes, little dummy to the left. Dives over from that Salford line. Ball comes to the right. Corey Aston. Good work. Tom Holmes straight through. Great try once again. Salford players struggling to get back on side there, but the referee allows it to go. Ball again, right to left through hands. Tom Holmes diving, ducking, diving through the middle. Connor Jones is on his shoulder. Connor Jones looks like he's going up. Great offload, but he catches the ball, does Glover. But the referee says no, he wasn't happy that he lost the ball onto the man in front of Tyler Heppy, getting involved in defence this time. Good ball, good step off the left foot onto the right foot by Windley. Looks like Salford are going down this left side. Are they going to get over? It looks like they've powered over Luke Briscoe to score their first points of the afternoon. Briscoe takes the ball and gets a quick play of the ball. Good work by Connor Jones from dummy half. And that's Glover. Offloads to Holmes. Holmes passes to Connor Jones, who dives over for a try. He still had work to do there. Took underway. The boot of Matthew Ross. Connor Robinson catches or tries catching the kickoff. Oh, I've not seen that for a long time. Connor Robinson, big kickoff, tries catching the ball, juggles with it, goes to ground. Again, the Salford players miles offside there, but the referee seems to let it go. As a break through the line from Connor Robinson, kicks it on the floor. Is the bounce going to be good? It is. That's another 4-pointer under the post at the Salford line. Ball, Aston to Robinson. Out to Gebby at the back. He's in for his fourth. He's playing fullback at the moment. Drives the ball forward. Luke Briscoe once again with those feet. Another offload. That's the thing that's killed them off this afternoon. Drive through the middle. Gebby passes the ball on the inside. That's the fastest front rower I've seen for a while. He's going to tell everybody that that was a full lengther. Is Mustafa. Muzzy Mustafa. Salford trying something there at the end with a little chip and chase, but Glover gets the ball, and that's the final hooter this afternoon here from the Eco Power Stadium, and it's a great afternoon for the Dons.
Yeah, it's probably a performance that we've probably needed, just with the moving of the ball, finding some passes, and we thought we did it really well. The last 20 got a little bit scrappy and a little bit messy, pushing a couple of offloads that probably didn't need pushing, but I can understand why they was doing it, because they was getting their arms free, but with the amount of bodies that were in the tackle, didn't make them clean ones, so that was a little bit frustrating towards the back end. But their execution on the plays, they executed really well.
Well, we've played a really good side in Doncaster, tough side. They'll obviously be up there in the Championship. I just think it was little things. I wasn't pleased with the first half at all. Lads knew about that at half time. Just the little things that I just think we lacked a bit of effort. Contact wasn't great. We didn't stick in the contact, so there was a lot of things that we needed to fix up at half time. And just little things like kickoffs. Our kickoffs, they were poor, and they were better second half, so we needed that chat at half time. But Doncaster are a good side, full credit to them.
Probably a fair result overall. I thought in the first half I was a little bit disappointed with our ball control in the first half. I thought we created the opportunities and the momentum that we planned to do, but we wasn't quite clinical on the back of it, and we were a little bit wasteful with possession in good areas, which was disappointed with. But I thought we fixed that up a little bit. We started the second half, we started that really well, and we got a strong position in the game. But then just quite a few penalties and repeat sets against us took some energy out of us, and you've got to credit Workington in that period, and they got themselves ahead. But I was really proud with the way that we stuck in the game, because it was slipping away from us in that second half, and the way that we managed to scrap and defend our line towards the end of the game, and then that gave us that opportunity for the line break from Faz, and then obviously the penalty on the back of it. And unfortunately, we just didn't quite nail that drop goal at the end. But no, overall, I think probably happy to get the point.
I think it was fair, guys. I think it was a fair result, really, because first half both teams completely beat, then didn't completely beat. We let each other off the hook quite a bit. 6-6 at half time, wasn't it? So I think that was a fair result the first half. And we didn't start the second half really well at all. We only completed 1 out of about 4, give a couple of penalties away, restart, and we give a penalty when they went kick the 2 points to go 8 points in front. And then after that, it was just we were defending our goal line, and we'd done it really well. Obviously George got over, I was disappointed with that. We done on video, scored a try like that against Whitehaven last week, but after they went 14-6 up, I thought we defended really well. Our edges did it especially. But we just need to get back in the game. First half we were culprits of trying to play on tackle 1 in yardage, and the ball went into touch off a scrum. It went into touch again on tackle 1, and we done the same. The first good ball set in the second half, which we were maybe 20 minutes in, because we were on our line all the time with yardage, and first time we get in a good ball, we throw the ball into touch when there's no need there. So we have to win from 20 minutes out. Well, it doesn't look like that, does it? You've got to build pressure. So when we did build pressure with 3 or 4 sets, we crash over in the corner. Then what we should have been doing early on in yardage was giving Big Evan the ball, early ball, and he goes 40 metres out and scores. So we go from 8 points down, guys, with 15 minutes left or something, and thinking how we're going to get out of this by some good day on our goal line, but put ourselves in a position to win a game as well, up the hill against a good side. They're a better side than what they were last year, and it shows a bit of character by us, that matter. And I've said to the lads, I'm proud of how they got back in the lead, but obviously they got the try there, a lot of penalty there, even it up, didn't they, off Batley.
Jack Newbegin, and Newbegin's through, gets the ball away to Sheffield end, and Sheffield end, it's back-to-back tries for Whitehaven.
Gets into Drinkwater to Andrews. Davis inside 1, Davis for the corner, and Ben Davis will score!
Salford are going down this left side. Are they going to get over? It looks like they've powered up.
Some breakthrough his defence. Oh, nice offload to Davis, pushing forward. Nice pass inside again. London breaking through the defence. Morea storms his way through. And London are over again.